We're going to take you live now to Victoria State Control Centre for an update on the heatwave conditions. Let's take a listen in.
Alerting the community to stay near shelter. Again, we're likely to see more of these warnings come out over this afternoon and the subsequent days. Please make sure that you know where to get the latest information and warnings, whether it's through the Vic Emergency app or through the website or through our emergency broadcasters. Friday's conditions are going to be quite extreme, both for temperature and for fire behaviour, and we want to outline some of those key activities for you shortly. I'll now pass over to the Minister for Emergency Services.
Thank you, Tim. So we want everybody to be alert and be informed this summer, particularly over the next few days, which are going to be or look like being incredibly challenging. I really want to thank our incredible emergency services for the extraordinary amount of work that they have done in preparation for this fire season. They've absolutely done their part, and we now want Victorians to do their part as well. And that means things like making sure that you've got the Vic Emergency app, making sure that you've set your watch zones, make sure that you've got alerts set onto it, make sure you've got a bushfire plan, that it is up to date. If you don't know what to do, jump onto the CFA website. It's clearly articulated there for you. If you can't access the app, call the Vic Emergency hotline on 1800 226 226. Listen to your local emergency broadcaster for warnings and updates. Keep your mobile devices charged. You never know when a fire is going to occur around you. You need to have everything prepared. I cannot emphasise enough, leaving early is your best option. Make sure you do, and that means leaving not when you see fire, not when you see smoke, but when you're advised to do so. Use the app to check for the fire danger ratings, check for the area relevant to you, reconsider your need to travel on these high-risk days, and if you do, make sure you've got an emergency kit packed with you and that you know where you're going and what the circumstances are and the place you're going to. We have got an extreme heat wave over the next few days. We need everybody to make sure that they're looking after themselves, checking in with their neighbours, checking in with family and friends, that you're keeping your water up, you're keeping hydrated, and that you are safe around the water. And again, I cannot thank our emergency service enough for the extraordinary work that they are doing. It's incredibly hot out there, and they are there in their tens of thousands making sure that the people in our state are safe. Over to Jason.
I thank the Commissioner and the Minister for their introduction. I just want to take you through, obviously, the next couple of days and what we are expecting to see in the state of Victoria from a fire perspective. As the Commissioner outlined, we are in the grips of a heatwave condition, so that heat health issues will remain. Tomorrow, Thursday, we will see a continuation of very hot weather in the north part of the state, a return to the mid-40s, particularly for the northern country and the Mallee regions, and unfortunately a return of those hot northerly winds around the 20 to 45 kilometres an hour. Again, a very extreme fire danger day in that part of the state, which will be a challenge for firefighters. Subsequently, from midnight tonight in the state of Victoria, declaring a total fire ban for the following weather districts: Mallee, North Central, North East and Northern Country. Victorians south of the Great Dividing Range will see some reprieve tomorrow, with temperatures in around Melbourne and surrounds in the mid-30s and a return of some southeasterly winds. So a bit of a cooler reprieve for the southern part of the state, but particularly Victorians in the northern part of the state. You will continue with this trend of very hot temperatures, very hot northerly winds and a continuation of those extreme fire dangers. I want to now talk about Friday. We are keeping very close eye on weather for Friday and continuing conversations and discussions with the Bureau. But what I can confirm now is that we are expecting the upper end of extreme across the entire state of Victoria for Friday. We will see yet again a continuation of those mid-40-degree temperatures and an even greater increasing of those very hot northerly winds, as we know, goes to drive fire dangers across the state and the spread. Fires under these conditions are uncontrollable. If a fire starts and take hold, it will spread very quickly. And I'd like to echo the Minister's advice in respect to Victorians having your bushfire survival plan. Now is the time to review it, have a conversation with your family about what you are going to do, what your trigger points are, where you are going to go. Have the Vic Emergency app, have a battery-powered radio or other source of information. During extreme heat waves and days of extreme fire dangers, it is not uncommon for the power to be lost. Ensure that you have another means to keep yourself informed to what is happening around you. We have initiated the Register, Find and Reunite function through Red Cross, through VicPol, for those areas that are currently in extreme fire danger ratings for today. That will continue to those areas that are under total fire ban and extreme rating for tomorrow. And again, that will be expanded through to statewide on Friday. So, as the Minister said, the most safest option on Friday in particular is not to be in bushland areas and to leave early, preferably in the early hours of the morning, and ensure that you tell a family member where you're going and how they can contact you, or utilise the services of the Register, Find and Reunite. I'll now pass to my colleague Chris Harvin to talk about the law.
OK, we'll leave that there for now. That is at Victoria's State Control Centre. There's an update there on these extreme heatwave conditions that Victoria is experiencing right across the state at the moment. It's going to be a challenging few days ahead.